Stay fresh music.
Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So just over a week ago I put together a video showing you guys the top 3 best ways to make money in GTA 5 online, and going off the feedback, it seems like a ton of you guys really seem to enjoy that video, as there was at least one method in that video that all of you guys can grind out straight away and stack millions. However, some of the methods in that video have now changed or they've been updated, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together somewhat of an updated version for that video, seeing as so many of you guys really seem to enjoy it. So as always, if you guys do enjoy this video and you do want to see me cover more epic money and RP methods in the future, all I ask is you show support by dropping a like down below, and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first method I'm going to be showcasing in this video is how to complete this week's brand new time trial. It only takes 1 minute to complete and will earn you guys a very nice $50,000, so you really have no reason to complain. I guarantee all of you guys will come up straight away and smash this time trial at the park. Now, I would suggest you guys go ahead and use a motorbike for this time trial. There's tons of super fast motorbikes you guys can easily complete this one in, including the Sanctus, the Hakuchu Drag, the Shitoro. But in this video, I'm going to keep things mutual. I'm going to use the Bati 801, which only cost around $16,000. So I guarantee all of you guys can at least afford this motorbike. But like I said, if you guys own any of the new faster motorbikes, by all means, go ahead and call that one up. So the best thing to do is to start the time trial straight away, and then when you guys start the time trial, it will show you guys the end point, and you want to set a waypoint on the finish line. Now you guys will notice, as you guys can see here, it's going to give you this weird route to follow, telling you that you have to do like 3-4 awkward turns, and if you guys are going over 100 miles an hour in a motorbike, believe you me, I don't give a fuck how experienced you are at this game, you are going to be crashing over and over again, just making this time trial very stressful and not even worth giving it a go. However, what you guys actually want to do is set the waypoint, but you want to ignore this first turn before the cinema emblem and take the second turn. You guys will see exactly what I mean when I show you guys gameplay of it. I thought I'd just explain it right now on the GPS so it's very clear to you guys and you know what you're doing when you go around to doing it. So once you guys arrive at the time trial, have your front wheel outside of the time trial so you get that half a second extra advantage, and if you guys are on a motorbike, then pop a wheelie instantly, move straight over to the left lane just as I'm doing on screen. You kind of want to move left and right across these lanes, just shortening down the distance that you're traveling, almost like track runners do. They always go into the inside lane when they're running track and field. Do exactly the same with this. You can kind of see as it's turning inwards, I move to the left, and when it goes more straight, I go more central to the road. But keeping that in mind, the main tip here is just to avoid all cars at all costs. Nonetheless, as you guys can see here, I'm approaching the first turn where my GPS is telling me to go. I ignore that, I go straight past it, and I take this turn right here. This is very important because when you guys avoid the first turn and take this turn, now it's just a straight. You guys can hold a wheelie, lean forward all the way to the finish line, and go and collect your very nice $50,000. As you guys can see, this part is very easy. I completely slowed down when I made that turn because I didn't want to take any risks, as it is just completely random with traffic. Like I said earlier, I don't care how experienced you are at the game, there is nothing you can do if Rockstar Games just decide to spawn a car indicating out of nowhere that you're going to crash into. Sometimes you just got to take the L, dust yourself down, and retry it. Now if you guys do fall off your bike, just get straight onto your bike and hold down Y or triangle, and it will respawn you straight back at the start of the time trial. So like I said, a very quick and easy time trial. As long as you guys avoid the first turn and take the second turn, I guarantee all of you guys will be able to beat it straight away. However, coming in for the second best money maker method, and that's by grinding out LaazrGaming missions, which are currently offering you guys double money and double RP. So I'll quickly show you guys the best mission to grind out, as well as how to earn the most amount of money, as well as the differences if you want to grind it solo or with friends, and I'll quickly also break down all of the in-game bonuses. So first things first, you guys do want to be in a free run public session. You want to press start, go across to online, go down to jobs, Rockstar created, and you want to start the mission called Ticket to Elysium. And as you guys can see, it also opens up at rank 18, so this is another great thing. Any of you guys that are an extremely low rank that can't do any of the other methods, you guys can more than go ahead and launch this method and do it straight away. Now if for some reason you guys are above level 18 and you still can't see this mission, then that means that you guys haven't unlocked it from Lamar yet. So what you actually have to do is go ahead and call Lamar and request the job from him, or you can go ahead and just play the mission once, whether it's with a random player, a friend, or someone in the comment section, and once you've played it once, you should then have it unlocked forever. I did see a few players getting confused why there was a certain rank and they still didn't have certain missions unlocked yet. That is just purely because you guys missed the actual mission where you unlock it from Lamar, and in some cases you actually have to complete a previous mission from that contact in order to unlock the next one. So for a very clear example, the mission Blow Up by Martin Madrosa, as soon as you guys complete that for the first time, he usually gives you guys an in-game phone call that will then unlock the mission called Blow Up 2. So hopefully that will just clear up a ton of confusion I've seen you guys having why you haven't got certain missions unlocked yet. Now the reason why we're going to be doing Ticket to Elysium rather than any other mission is because you can actually use a method in this mission to complete it within 2 minutes. I'm not going to lie, it is by far the most straightforward and easy mission once you guys know what you're doing. And basically the objective of this mission is all you have to do is go ahead and steal a tanker and simply go ahead and deliver it to a location. Very easy and straightforward. Now initially what 99% of people will do is they'll drive straight towards the tanker, because the tanker will be driving around the map while you guys have to steal it, when in actual fact all you guys have to do is press start and make your way to this location. As soon as you can see the intersection where it's turning off onto the highway, this tanker will come this route every single time. So all you guys have to do is either head to this location, you can put it on spawn location, last location, so you spawn right here as soon as you start the mission, or if you guys go ahead and start the mission normally, the actual natural spawn location is right around the corner from here. So now that you guys know the route that this tanker is going to take every single time, it's completely up to you. You can just park your car on the intersection and then intercept it from there, or if you guys prefer, you can just do what I do, and then you know it's going to drive down this road, so you can just drive towards it. You can either pull out a sniper or any gun and simply just pick the driver off, and that is the mission done, boys. If you guys have been keeping time of that, this probably took me around 1 minute 20 seconds to complete this mission. Now from here I am done. It's completely up to me how much money I want to take from this mission, depending on how long I want to wait. So that is worth mentioning. That is one of the biggest determining factors that will work out your final payout, is how long you guys do spend in the game. So to save you guys some time in case you want to come back to this video at a later date, I put together this graph fully breaking down the percent of pay that you guys will receive depending on how long you guys stay in the game. So by spending under 2 minutes in the game, you're only going to receive 12.5%. 2 to 3 minutes will get you guys 25%, 3 to 4 minutes will get you guys 37.5%, 4 to 6 minutes will get you guys 50%, 6 to 8 minutes will get you guys 60%, 8 to 10 minutes will be 70%, 10 to 12 minutes will be 80%, 12 to 15 minutes will be 90%, and to receive 100% of the final payout, you guys will have to spend a minimum of 15 minutes in the mission. So like you guys saw right at the start when I'm playing this mission, it only literally takes about a minute to complete. So you guys from here can determine how much of the percent of the pay you guys do want to receive. So as you guys saw, all I had to do was go ahead and collect the tanker. I just parked it up right near the final spot and I just delivered it as soon as 15 minutes passes, and bang, I received a very nice $38,000 as well as over 6,000 RP, which I think we can all agree for only 1 minute of work is extremely good. However, like you guys saw the graph straight away, we can actually earn 60% of the pay by only spending 6 minutes in the game. So it turns out we're spending less time than 15 minutes, we're only spending 12 minutes altogether, and altogether we'll be earning 120% of the final pay rather than only 100% of the final pay. So as you guys can see right here, the second time I played it, this is actually the natural spawn location for this mission. So the majority of the time, you guys will spawn right here where I am. Now, as you guys can see, as soon as I press start, as you guys can see where the tanker is, I'm just going to head to this intersection right here, which should only take me about 30 seconds to 20 seconds to go, as I already know the tanker is going to be following the same route that it always goes. So as you guys can see, I was able to get here before the tanker does, and in actual actual fact, you guys may not be as good with the sniper, so you might not want to jump out of your car and snipe him, because you might end up just sniping the tanker and blowing it up. What you might be better off doing, and the more easier option, is just to stay in your car and just drive in front of the tanker and just pull out any pistol or micro SMG and just simply shoot the driver from your car. Now, you don't want to rush this part. Like I said, the tanker isn't going to stop for nobody, so don't think that you can just park your car in front of it and then jump out. He will just run you straight over, but as you guys can see, just pick your shots precisely, and that is the mission done. Now, I did forget to mention, as soon as you guys do jump in the tanker, sometimes you will get the police after you. It's only a 2-star wanted level, so most times you can just drive onto a side road and you'll lose them in about 30-40 seconds. But the great thing about this mission, because it's an old school mission, unlike the newer missions, you're still able to call Lester in these missions. So simply go ahead, pull up your phone, just give Lester a call, get him to remove the wanted level, and then bang, your delivery spot is less than a mile away. This mission is so goddamn easy and straightforward, it is practically impossible to fail. And just like I showed, because it's so quick to complete, it's completely up to you whether you want to go ahead and complete every 6 minutes to receive 23k, or go ahead and wait 50 minutes to receive the 38k. But if you guys are looking to make the most amount of money in the shortest period of time from doing the solo method, then I definitely would go ahead and earn the free 23ks in that 15-minute period rather than just waiting 15 minutes AFK, because obviously 3 times 23 would equal just under 69k, so you'll be earning much more money by doing it every 6 minutes rather than just doing it once and waiting the full 15 minutes. However, now that I've broken down how much money you guys can make by grinding these methods out solo, it is worth mentioning that you guys are always much better off grinding these missions with a full lobby, and the more people you guys have in your mission, the more money you guys will be receiving. So by completing a mission with only one other player, you will be receiving a 10% cash boost. By completing it with 3 different players, it's going to boost it by 20%. However, by completing the mission with a full lobby of 4 players, that will give you guys a massive 30% increase. So as you guys are about to see on screen, once we go ahead and deliver the tanker, my payout will jump all the way up to 50k from this same mission that I showed you guys earlier. And I think we can all agree 50k for such an easy and straightforward mission is insane, and we could have even earned more than this if we would have went ahead and done the 6-minute method. As you guys can see right here, as soon as 6 minutes passes, we receive a very nice $30,000 as well as 6,000 RP. So whether you guys want to grind the first method or the second method, you'll all be making very good money very quickly. However, coming in for the third best money making method, and that is by playing the Bogdan Heist, the Prison Break, or the Humane Labs, which are all offering you guys double money and double RP. Now, I have already put together a full money making guide breaking down how you guys can complete these heists in the quickest amount of time possible, so I will leave a link down below in the description to all of those. I will say my personal favorite out of all of these heists is the Bogdan Problem, because this one does pay out 1.9 million. So like I said, I will leave a link down below in the description if you guys do want to check out that guide. However, moving into the fourth and final best money maker method, and that's by grinding out the double money and double RP currently being offered on the new Weenie Issy Classic races. Whether you guys want to race by yourself solo or with friends, I'm going to quickly break down how you guys can make the most amount of money from doing so. So as I did mention, firstly I'm going to cover how you guys can grind this method if you guys do want to play solo, and like I did mention later in the video, I will compare it if you guys have got some friends with you, showing the difference in payout that you guys will actually make. Like I said, there can be a lot of benefits to doing this solo, because you're always going to be getting the same consistent payout. It's not going to drop, and there's no risks of you like finishing third, fourth or last. Plus you could consider it as an AFK method, so it's like stress free, very easy. Now if you guys are going to do this solo route to grind this method, what you actually want to do is be in a free roam session. You want to press start, go down to playlists, and you want to add as many of these races that you want to do when you're grinding this method out. So this is completely up to you depending on how long you guys are actually going to spend on the game. Me, I was doing it for roughly just under an hour, so what I've done is I added 6 races, as they're pretty fun races to do. I'm not going to lie, it's not going to feel like you guys are grinding this for money, because time really does fly by when you're doing these races. So like I said, just add as many of these races as you want. I would say do a minimum of 3, just so you guys can get that playlist bonus right at the end when you finish the playlist. But other than that, like I said, you can do 10 in this playlist, you can do 6, just depending on how much money you guys want to make, as the payout is not going to drop whatsoever, so it is unlimited. Now once you guys have chosen the races you like the look of, go ahead and save this playlist. Now another tip I'm going to give you guys is maybe choose a bunch of the new races that haven't got a tick next to them, because if they've got a tick next to them, that means you guys have played the races before. So by playing a race that you haven't played before, you'll be able to learn the circuit in case you guys come across it again when you're racing your friends, giving you guys a little bit of advantage. Nonetheless, once you guys start the playlist up, the first and most important part you guys want to remember is to never finish these races under 4 minutes. That is the most important benchmark to do with these races and how the payouts work. So as you guys can see on screen, I managed to finish this in just under 4 minutes, and I only received a measly 5k, which is not good at all. However, if you guys pay attention to the clock in the bottom right, by me literally just sitting in this mission for an extra 18 seconds so it passes the 4-minute mark, my money will literally double, taking it well over 10k for only 4 minutes work, which is extremely good. Now an important point to remember is each lap on these new stunt races is literally around 3.5 minutes, so a lot of the times you guys will finish these races just under the 4-minute mark. So you actually want to pay attention to the clock in the bottom right, as I think we can all agree being able to double your money by only spending an extra 10-15 seconds in a mission is insane. And you guys will be able to increase that more by spending a further 2 minutes in a race. So by finishing the race in just over 6 minutes, your payout will increase by 10k to just under 14k, so about 13.5k, and a very nice 3600 RP. However, to earn the max payout from doing this solo method, you guys will have to spend a further 1.5 minutes in the race, so it passes the 8-minute mark, and that will increase yet again to just under $17,000. However, the RP will remain the same, around 3600, and that is 100% the new cap on all of these races. I know a lot of people have been putting out false information saying spend up to 16 minutes in races to earn the max payout. That is no longer the case. These people do not spend their time testing out these methods for you guys like I do. So as you guys can see on screen, 16 minutes passes in the race and I still receive the same $16,000. The only other way to increase this is with players in your mission. 8 minutes is the time cap to earn the max payout for all of these races. That is another important thing. All of these races work the same. I've also seen people putting out information saying always do this race because it pays more. All of that is also bullshit. The only determining factors are the players and the time spent in the mission. So now you guys know that 8 minutes is the time cap. You guys saw that you earned about $17,000 for spending 8 minutes in the mission. However, if you guys can remember, by spending only 4 minutes in the race, we managed to get a very nice $10,000. So if I was to do this race 5 times in 4 minutes, I would get $50,000, which would only take me about 20 minutes because I'm only spending 4 minutes on each lap. Whereas if I was to wait the full 8 minutes every time, I'd be earning around 41k, so making $10,000 less every couple races if I was to do the more longer method. So you guys, like I said, can work out what suits you guys best, whether you just want to keep on repeating every 4 minutes to earn the higher payouts, or like I said, sit AFK. Maybe if you guys just want to watch some of my YouTube videos or go for your dinner, you'll be able to play this game based around you. Now, as I did mention, there is another multiplier or another factor that Rockstar do take into account when calculating your payout, and that is basically the amount of players that are in your race at any given time. Now, I am aware that we all play GTA 5 different, we all have different amount of friends we can get online, and we all even have a different skill ability when it comes to racing. Some of you guys might be 10 out of 10 beast, but you don't have that many friends. Some of you guys might play with a shit ton of players, but you're not that good at racing. But I do know one thing is that we all have at least one other friend, cousin, or brother that we can all play GTA 5 with. I guarantee all of you guys at least know one other person that you've played computer with over the years that is usually your go-to person when it comes to either grinding money or just having a bit of jokes online. So taking that into account, as I mentioned earlier, you guys will be earning 10k by doing this solo for just 4 minutes, but by getting one other person in your race, you guys will be earning an extra $4,000 every single time for literally just doing nothing, exactly just over 4 minutes. But by having one other person in your race, you're able to earn an extra 4k every single race. And your friend, you might be thinking, oh well, he's only going to get 2k, there's no point of him doing it. No, he will still be earning a very nice $9,800. So practically the same as if you was doing it solo, just slightly less because you guys earn 10k, he's going to be earning 9.5. But for only 4 minutes of racing, I think we can all agree that is extremely high. So I can see why a lot of people might want to do you win one race and then you let your friend win one race and then you win one race, because by doing it that way you'll actually be earning, like I said, more than by doing it by yourself solo, because you're also going to be getting that player bonus. And because the loser still gets 9k, which is only a couple $100 less for coming first solo, you guys really have nothing to lose out by getting an extra friend in here. And the time bonus will also include if you guys are doing it with a friend, so you will be able to earn up to $18,000 for going just over 6 minutes, and your friend will also earn a very nice 12.5. And of course, if you guys go to the max cap time of 8 minutes spent in the race, one of you guys will be earning a very nice 22.5k, while the other one is still going to be getting a very nice $15,500. So let's say you won one, then your friend won one. We're talking a guaranteed just under 30k for completing just 2 races, which in all honesty, if you guys have played these stunt races, like I said, will not even feel like half the time because they're so goddamn fun and unique. I've got to say, me personally, as you guys probably know, I'm not the biggest racing fan in GTA 5 Online, but I can still appreciate this goddamn DLC for the pure fun and unique factor to it. So now you guys are fully clued up on how to maximize the payouts depending on the time spent in the game or the number of players. It is worth mentioning, of course, you guys can take another route and chance your luck by going into a bigger lobby with much more players. Of course, naturally, it's not really a method by doing it this way, hence the reason why I broke the method down earlier. But this way, obviously, is going to offer you guys bigger rewards with bigger risks. So now you guys understand how to maximize the payout. These payouts should make much more sense to you guys. So as you guys can see here, with just 6 players, the winner was able to earn a very nice $28,000 for spending just over 6 minutes in the game. Here you can see 6 players for going under 4 minutes was only $10,000. However, with 16 players, so you guys will only be earning up to 26k if the race finishes under 4 minutes. And like I did say, every single player will count towards that winner's final pay. So as you guys can see here, 16 players. If one player was to back out during the loader menu or before it starts, the winner's bonus is going to decrease yet again down to 24k. So as you guys can see here, 15 players, under 4 minutes is the usual lap time you guys will see when doing these races. The winner only got 24k. So when you guys see these payouts, take into mind what I showed you guys earlier. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to use your brain to stack some serious money, best suited to how you guys play the game. However, that's going to do it for me, guys. 4 epic money maker methods. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me including a method for all of you guys, whether you're a low rank or a high rank. If this video has helped you guys out in any way, shape or form, all I ask is you return the favour by dropping a like down below, and feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.